Okay. Excuse me. Let me drink a little bit of this tea. Mm. Okay. Good morning, Regina Stewart.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Today, I just wanted to interview you a little bit about your participation in the We've Got the Power program. Just tell us about your experience.
Well, we got the power. We got the power has given me a different outlook on life during this pandemic because it's allowed me to do a few things to be able to communicate with other men and women in my age group, to learn some new skills, to participate in some great activities, and to just be able to unwind and share. And it enables me to share with other people the things that I'm learning and I'm participating in. So it feels good. It just feels good. It's needed. It's so needed right now. So I really appreciate the program.
What kind of classes did you take?
Let me see. I've done the writing class with Janie Iber, who is, she's the, she's a
Poet laureate, yeah.
Missouri laureate, Missouri poet laureate. But I've taken two different classes with her, and it's just awesome. The talents, the hidden talents that are there in the class, the things that I get out of it with just writing. Writing is healing. And so I've been able to write about some things that I just don't talk about. So I've been able to write them and not necessarily tell everything, but to release some things in the writing. And that's just been real good. So I'm looking forward to taking and putting all of those things together and combining them and putting them into a nice piece. I've done the fiber art with Bridget, and that was awesome. The pieces that we created, they were just awesome. I recently moved and I pulled one of that very first piece we did with the cupcake. I pulled it out from my pictures, and so I'm just trying to figure out where to put it at.
You have anywhere close so you can pull it so we can see it?
Uh, yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I just had it. I just had it. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, I'll hold on.
So this one was done this past fall. We did this. We just did this one, and it's we talked about looking at magazines and newspapers to see to pull out articles that talked about celebrating. And so I did salute to excellence with educators, and that was my first one. And so what we did was we just put the articles on the board, and then the 90th anniversary of um, the uh, the St. Louis American, and then we took fabric, and this is a cupcake.
Wow.
And we took the fabric, and this is the bottom part of the cupcake, and this is the top. And whatever we envision that cupcake looking like, this is the swirls at the top of the cupcake, the frosting, and what have you. And we just kind of collaged it, and then we've got this article with celebration, and we celebrated with a cupcake. And that was our first project. And I thought that was so interesting. So I've been looking for me. I've got a lot of. I got a few frames, and so I'm gonna frame this, and I'm gonna hang this up. Um, I've done the Zumba classes. I've done the bling classes. My bling, I did a what do you call it? A frame, and it was interesting because I had this kind of gray theme in my head for decor, and it started in 2019, and I had this gray theme in my head, a decor theme. So everything I had, I wanted different shades of gray, pretty different shades of gray, and I did a picture frame.
Yeah.
So I blinged out the picture frame in July of 2019, and I've been waiting. So I actually today, two of my grandchildren, the twins, are students at Mizzou, and they're leaving. They left Chicago today, and they're stopping through here on their way back to school. And I told them to bring me some new pictures, and so
Okay.
they're gonna go in this frame that I completed at my very first class that I went to back in the summer of 2019. And, and
Okay.
we blinged it out. People did canes and frames and walking staffs, you name it. It was just awesome. And so those are the classes that I've taken so far. Also, I've upgraded my skills um, with the Chromebook. And so the classes that have been offered for us to take so we could better learn how to use our Chromebooks. Thank you for the Chromebooks. Um, uh, I've taken those classes and hope to take some more so that I can really stay on top of what needs to happen. But in addition to just having the classes that we've taken, I wanted to get in one of the cooking classes, but I think I was a little bit too late. So I'm going to get in next round.
Yeah,
And
we'll
yeah,
have two teachers in the winter.
okay. And um, what okay, there go my train of thought again. Um,
Oh, you've done wonderful, Regina.
it'll come back to me, but I just enjoy the classes. uh, I feel real fortunate and blessed that we have something like this available here. And I try to tell people about it. And, I give them the number and I say, you need to call. And when the next classes start for the winter, then maybe you'll be able to get in on them. The cost is not that high. And, the cost is unbelievable for what we get. And then we get all those goodie bags. I participated in the bedtime stories, which was so much fun. And I literally went out and found me a long granny gown, same fabric, everything that matched my hat for Christmas.
Wow.
So Christmas Day, that's what I had on. And then of course the New Year's Eve celebration. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. It was the first one. And when I told people that we were having a New Year's Eve celebration, a Zoom, we got the power, they were like, man, I'm jealous. I said, let's get involved. And so I'm just looking forward to whatever classes that come up, whatever classes that the leadership um, creates and adds to the roster. I know it's going to be needed because more and more people are getting involved. And I've met some of the most awesome women throughout this process. I haven't been in any classes with the men who are part of it, other than the Zoom, but the women that I've been in class with, they are just awesome. We learn from each other. We go a step beyond what is being offered through We Got the Power. We've been acting like we got the power because we share information all during the election. We were making sure that people knew where the timeline on absentee voting, the whole bit, just things like that, little things that you have questions and you don't necessarily know who to who to talk to get the answer. And we've been able to network and work together to get that information. Who's got food? Who's got a pantry? Who wants to get involved in some other things that are going on? And we learned about a lot of different things going on, like the project that was done with the doors and the painting of the doors. So, you know, and that's information that we get. And you never know who you're passing information on to, because it may be someone who needed to hear that something was going on. And it may not be with We Got the Power. It may be someplace else, but they always know they can come back to We Got the Power.
And we're looking forward to you continuing to be with us and as a part of our We've Got the Power ambassadors.
Okay. All right then.
Well, thank you so much, Regina.
You're more than welcome. Thank you. Asante Sana. Thank you so much.
Ashe, I will talk with you later.
All righty then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let me see.